Yo, people, what it do? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Tony, aka Two Tone. So, apparently inside the club, man, there's a concern regarding the recent level of Jules Koundé and Balde. And I ain't gonna lie, when I saw the reports, it kind of threw me off because I'm thinking, we're talking about Barcelona's fullbacks, Balde and Koundé, respectfully, both top 5 in their position, arguably. I would say so, and that's just me removing my Barcelona bias hat. I believe both Koundé and Balde are top 5 in their position. So when this report came out, I really wasn't too sure what they were talking about. I do have my opinion on Barcelona fullbacks as a whole and just our general situation and how we can maybe improve it, but it's a bit different than what this report is leading on. So going to the report, this is from FF Polo, Fernando Polo. I'm pretty sure is a Barcelona fan. You've probably seen him mentioned in a lot of reliable reports, and they're saying here today that inside the club there's a concern regarding recent level of Koundé and Balde. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna take a look at both players, analyze where this could be coming from. Is it really a problem, and what Barcelona should do about it? So I want to start with Balde. Balde, Youth Academy product. This is now his 4th season as a regular starter at Football Club Barcelona. Let's see. Yeah, this is this year. Then obviously had it last year. And so yeah, 4 full years of 3. This is now his 4th because I won't count 2021, 2022. He only played in 7 games. But Balde, he's only 22 years old, and when I look at Balde early on, his main concern to me was availability. I used to think he used to get injured routinely every season. Last year was really one of his better years as far as being able to be available, as you can see in the 2024 season. He played 47 matches last year. And then last year, or the year before that, he only played 28. Now, going back to the year we won La Liga with Xavi, he played 44 matches. So it's kind of like on and off, on and off. I'm hoping we can see another 40-plus matches in the season for Balde. But that was really only my concern is really his availability. It could definitely be worse. It could definitely be something like an Alphonso Davies type situation. Every time I look up, he's hurt. I'm not saying Balde is that, but to me, that was one of my main concerns in regards to Balde. Now, my honest opinion about Balde, when it comes to being one of the better left backs in the world, I think he is. I think he's top 5 in this position. There's only a few that I would take over Balde right now, and he just turned 22. So we have to be a little bit more patient in regards to Balde. When you think of Balde, we know what he brings as far as his pace, ball carrying ability. At times he can defend really well at 1v1. There are times his positional play could be a little bit better, but we know we're getting with Balde, at least as of now. And again, he's only 22 years old, so there is still room for improvement. My only issue with Balde, when you line him up against the other elite left backs in the world, they have more GA than Balde. His goal output, as you can see with his numbers up here, he doesn't score more than 1 goal in a season. In his better years, when he's able to play 40-plus matches, he can get you 6 assists in 2022, 2023. Then he can get you 8 assists like he did last year. And a lot of our attack really doesn't run through the fullbacks like how it used to. Jordi Alba used to put up winger numbers. If you remember watching Jordi Alba at the left back position, I think in a lot of sense he spoiled us because him and Dani Alves on the flanks, it kind of put in our mind that our fullbacks going forward should be as gifted as a lot of these wingers out here. And it really what it was, we just got spoiled. Because I'm looking at Balde and I'm like, I want more goal contribution. Only putting up 1 a season, I mean, you can get your assists here and there, but even then, I think he can do a little bit better. But again, he's only 22 years old. So I don't see where they're coming from in regards to Balde and having any issues with Balde. If anything, what we need is a better backup to Balde, a player to rotate with Balde, than Gerard Martin. I respect Gerard Martin. He's a solid player. But I feel like because Balde is 22, one of the more sending left backs in the world, the player that should be rotating with him at that left back position, in my eyes, when I think about it, I think of Grimaldo. I think of João Cancelo. I think of players like that. Somebody a little bit older who may not be able to register 40 games a season. So what we would need is somebody to play between 28 and 34 matches, most of them being off the bench. But when he's on, he's experienced, a level-headed defender, and he can offer something going forward. The problem is with Balde, we ask him to play a lot, and the style of play that he has, it tends to dip when he has to play match in, week out. And I think that's why a lot of times you may see him get injured, because we never really had the proper depth at left back, at least here recently. Like I said, I think we can do a lot better than Gerard Martin as a backup fullback. And like I said, the names that I mentioned. So with Balde, I just say with the club, just be patient with Balde. Let him continue to develop. I would say going forward, we would like to see him in more attacking position to where maybe he can get more GA output. But for right now, like I said, I'll take it. The bro he just turned 22. So for him to be top 5 in the world in his position at such a younger age, you really can't get that much better than that. So like I said, with this report, it kind of threw me off. Now, on the other hand, I want to talk about Koundé, because Koundé is a little bit different. Koundé, he's not 22. He's 5 years older. He's 27. He just turned 27. Happy belated birthday to Koundé. And with Koundé, this is now his 3rd season playing at the right back position. Because if you remember when Xavi was the manager and we won in the 2022-2023 season, Koundé was playing right back. I'm sorry, not the 2022-2023. It was the 2023-2024 season. Was it? I'm having a brain fart, y'all. What year did we with Xavi? That was... Why do I not know this right now? La Liga. 2023-2024. Okay, so I was right the first time. All right, my bad, y'all. So this is the year when we won in 2022-2023. Koundé was center back for the most part. Very rarely did he play at right back. This was really before Pau Cubarsí was consistently playing. This was the year I believe he got called up. But Koundé, from here on, has played the right back position. The year we won the league, his first year with Barcelona, he was a center back. So it's a little bit harder to judge Koundé because this is still not his natural position. All of his career, he's been playing at center back. So up until recently, we've asked him to play at right back. Now, I will say this. Koundé is the same situation as Koundé as far as I believe Koundé is top 5 in this position. I don't believe he's the best right back in the world. Same thing for Balde. I don't believe he's the best left back in the world. But Koundé is top 5 in his position. And you got to give the man credit because, again, he's top 5 in a position that's not his natural position. He always used to say, especially early on, he would rather play center back. Now it's to the point where he only plays right back for both club and country. But when I think of Koundé, what I will say that he has over Balde is he has some decent GA output. For a right back who was initially a center back, who plays a lot of matches and we ask him to defend his ass off and still overlap. Last year, he went crazy with 4 goals, 8 assists, and then the year before, just getting acclimated into the right back position, still 2 goals, 4 assists. Now, I said with Balde, he's young, we give him time, but Balde hasn't had an output like this. His best years going forward getting goals is only 1. And then as far as assists, he had a couple of years where he had 8 assists, 6 assists. A lot of players played well, especially in Hansi Flick's first year. But if you look at just straight numbers compared to each other, Balde didn't have a better year than Koundé last season. I think the issue with Koundé, and this is the same thing that I was saying with Balde, look how many games he played in the last 2 years. He played 53 matches last season. That's just with Barcelona. And 48 the year before. And again, I don't believe this is counting international play. So even if it is, that's still a lot of games, bro. And the issue with Koundé is I don't think he just fell off a cliff as far as him just not being good anymore. I still believe he's top 5 in his position. The issue with Koundé is he's overplayed. And the same thing that we can do to help protect Balde is the same thing we can do with Jules Koundé. Jules Koundé, like I said, he's top 5 in his position. I don't think it would be wise for Barcelona to go out and try to spend 60, 70, 80 million euros to try to find a better player in this position. But instead, what we should be looking for is a player who can offer competition, who we feel comfortable with rotating. And this is actually going to lead me on to my next post that I had bookmarked, because Barcelona have been linked to a few fullbacks that they've been tracking. And when I look at what I was just saying with the left back position, Grimaldo and João Cancelo, we know that Balde is the player to have in the future. He's only 22 years old, but to ask him to play week in, week out, and then to feel the drop off from when he's out, to me, that's unacceptable at Football Club Barcelona. We should have 2 quality starting players at every single position. And I'm not saying Gerard Martin is a bad player, but he's not good enough to be a starter at Barcelona. If Balde goes out, we feel the difference between him and Gerard Martin. And the same can be said going out right. Now, look, Eric Garcia at times is better at right back compared to Koundé. The issue is Eric Garcia has now become important at other positions, specifically center back. So if we miss Koundé, but we need Eric Garcia at center back, what do we do then? Sure, we may throw Ronald out there one game, or we may have Ronald come in at center back and throw Eric Garcia out there. I think on the left side, we need somebody more experienced, who's been there, done that, and can play a role. But on the right side, I believe it needs to be something that is a little bit different than Koundé. Koundé is a solid, rock solid fullback, but he's better going back and defending than he is going forward. So if we're going to look at somebody to rotate at that position, a perfect signing would be somebody like a Denzel Dumfries. Because while he may not be as good as Koundé defensively, he's a lot better going forward. I think Barcelona need to get back to what I was saying earlier in the video in regards to Jordi Alba or Dani Alves, as far as that should be the mark we're looking for in our fullbacks. We need fullbacks who are really good going forward and can still defend, obviously, but you got to offer a lot going forward. And sometimes I feel like at Football Club Barcelona, that's what we lacked. But I don't really see it as a major issue. Like I said, with Koundé, he just need some rest, really. Bro just needs some rest. He's been playing a lot of games. He's not going to look as sharp because you're asking him to go back and defend and flank from the right-hand side. And you don't have a consistent backup. You're asking that man to play 48, 50-something matches and expect him to look the same. That's on the club for lack of preparation. For Balde, we don't need to go out there and spend big on that position. Just find somebody who can help Balde get to being the best left back in the world. Not somebody who's going to come in and try to start, But if he's out, we feel just as comfortable. And these players above, I think all four would be ideal as far as if we end up getting one on the left, one on the right, or somebody like a João Cancelo who can play left and right when he's needed, or Grimaldo. Either one of these will work. But I just wanted to talk about this. I want to know what you guys think about this, because do you see it being a concern as far as the recent level of Koundé and Balde? Do you think that they will eventually click and get back to what we've seen them, or this is what we should expect to see throughout the season, because without them having adequate backup, we're going to need to see them play a lot more, which means they may not ever get back to what they were the season prior to, at least for this season. I just want to pick y'all brains on that. I wanted to make a video on this because, like I said, my honest opinion, I think both of those guys are fine. Top 5 in your position, is hard to replace that. What we should do instead is focus on finding these guys backups, guys that can rotate, that can help push them while also maintaining, keeping them fresh. But like I said, I just want to pick your guys' brain on that, man. Let me know what you guys think. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like the video, and yeah, man, just let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think that we can find somebody better? Do you think we just need to find, like, add more depth, like what I'm saying, as far as, because if we got depth, we keeping them guys fresh. But when you don't have depth and we ask them to play week in and week out, they're not going to look as good as they could potentially be, because at the end of the day, these guys are just tired. So I appreciate y'all for watching this video, man. Like I said, I just put my 2 cents on this. I would like to see what you guys think on this topic as well. And yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next video, man. So until then, Tuton out. Peace.